Diller-Odell Coach's Corner, a service of Sutton Repair, Heartland Bank, and Eichmann Electric.
Hey Griffin fans, when your team heads into battle, we understand the power of supporting your community and local athletes. That's why at Heartland Bank, our commitment goes beyond banking. We invest in the hearts of our communities. Hi, I'm Market President Matt Raber and invite you to discover the Heartland Bank difference. Because when you choose Heartland Bank, you invest in local dreams and hometown victories. Heartland Bank, a proud supporter of Diller-Odell Athletics. Go Griffins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sutton Repair and Odell can work on all makes and models of cars, trucks, or vans. With over 45 years of experience, their ASE certified technicians can get your vehicle running in top condition. All engine work, including transmissions. They offer a 25-point inspection on all oil changes, computer diagnostics, and new tire sales. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Small town service, big time know-how. Sutton Repair in Odell.
When it comes to electrical work, trust the experts at Eichmann Electric. This is Marcus Eichmann, and we offer a full range of services, installation, maintenance, and repair for residential, commercial, and agricultural properties. Licensed in Nebraska and Kansas, we're dedicated to delivering the best solutions for your needs. From wiring your new home to keeping your business powered, Eichmann Electric is here to keep the lights on and the power flowing. Call me today at 402-587-1071 or visit our website at EichmannElectricLLC.com. That's Eichmann Electric, your hometown electrician.
Welcome into the Diller-Odell Coaches Corner program, joined today with girls basketball head coach John Moore. Coach, in your most recent game, you fell to Johnson Brock last week. Your team now 2-3 on the season. How do you think this team's progressing here early on?
Well, I was happy the week before this last week because we won 2 games and we were playing better. But Johnson Brock took it to us, and they're a young team. They lost some good players from last year, but I guess you could say just were quicker than we were. They got up and down the court. They got some transition looks early, and they hit a lot of threes. I think they made 8 for the game, and maybe 4 of those were in the first quarter. So we got behind the 8 ball early, and we just never could find our way out of it. And we didn't shoot very well. We only scored 28 points, and so it's one of those games that got away early. And, it wasn't for lack of trying. I mean, our hustle and everything was there, but we just weren't productive. And give credit to Johnson Brock. They played well.
I think I've heard from some other coaches, on days that another team has their A-plus game, sometimes when you have your B game or something like that, it seems to go lopsided a little quicker from the other aspect. And talk about, though, you said hustle, competitiveness is always really good here early in the season. How important is that to see, especially on these games that, you're going into Christmas break and sometimes the mental side maybe won't always be there?
Well, again, you might have lack of talent or skill, but, you can always hustle. You can always play hard. And so far, our girls have done that, whether we've won or lost. The effort's always there, so I got to give them props for that. But just got to get better at our skill set. And yes, it's a mental game. Tonight we play Hanover, and then we're on Christmas break. And so hopefully we're not checked out before the game because Hanover will be a tough opponent. And so I kind of warned the girls when we had our shoot-around, like, you guys got to be ready to play so you can enjoy Christmas after the game.
Well, and I was going to ask you about Hanover, but I'll ask that here in a second. Obviously, we talked in the beginning portion of this year about, kind of people stepping into new roles, especially with Miley being gone this year. How's everyone kind of taking into, her not being on the court now this season?
Well, that's one of the issues. She was our leader. She played point guard for us. And, we got a couple girls that can play point guard, but they're just not as far as experience, and they're not used to, maybe seeing the floor like you want your point guard to be. And again, Miley was a scorer as well. I mean, she averaged over 20 points a game. So not having that reliance on somebody when we need a clutch basket or something, you just got to spread the wealth. But some of the girls have been stepping up. So again, we just got to, we've had shots. We just got to put them in, and that's a confidence deal. So hopefully our confidence can keep growing.
Oh, absolutely. And you mentioned the Hanover game coming up tonight, having an opportunity to face a Kansas opponent, a different style, too, that Hanover plays. What's going to be a key for your team to come out, be competitive and hopefully get a win this evening going into the break?
Well, hopefully we play good transition defense. Again, Hanover reminds me of Johnson Brock. They'll get it out and run, and they got some shooters on the outside and some good post play. I mean, they're a well-rounded team. They always are. But we just have to make sure that we're mentally in the game and we can play for 4 quarters and not have any letdowns. Not play a good half a quarter, then let them finish on a 8-0 run or something like that. So we want to play 4 quarters and just competitive 4 quarters.
Start to finish. I know, we've talked about it, just being competitive from that standpoint. And last one here for you, John, before I let you go, but, an opportunity now over break to get some practices in to, maybe see where this team's at. Where do you want to, see this team take a step before you hit the court there on the 29th of December?
Well, we're not going to have a lot of practice because we have a break. It's a moratorium. And so, just watch film during that time off. Keep your legs a little bit in shape. Don't just sit around and enjoy the Christmas cheer all the time. And we'll have a walkthrough when we play at Meridian on the 29th. So the first game back is always a little bit, what you would say, sloppy. So we just want to not be so sloppy when we come back from the break. But that might happen, and that wouldn't be the first time, probably won't be the last time. We'll enjoy the break for sure, but, the season's, not even half over yet.
Like we joked about a little bit before, you've been around this game long enough to kind of know what to expect and know what's coming from that standpoint. Again, talking with John Moore, head coach of the Diller-Odell girls basketball team. John, I appreciate your time this week. Best of luck coming up against Hanover this evening. Merry Christmas to you and your squad, and we'll look forward to chatting with you in the first of the new year.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Max. I appreciate the coverage, so enjoy your new year.
Diller-Odell, Coach's Corner, a service of Sutton Repair, Heartland Bank, and Eichmann Electric.